Good morning, Plum here, playing World of Tanks, and I'm in my Spahpanzer. I'm also not wearing my headphones. Why are you wearing your headphones, Plum? Well, I forgot to put the sound onto my headphones, so it's coming out of my speakers. I can't have it on my speakers because you'll get a funny delay thing on my microphone. So no sound for me. Obviously you'll hear the sound in the game. A bit more critical to have sound in World of Warships when you can't hear torpedoes in the water. I found that out the hard way playing with my little boy. Anyway, we're not playing World of Warships, we're playing World of Tanks, and I'm in my Spahpanzer. It's a tier 9 game. We're a Benq. It's a good 50-50 split on the old... see if we can just nestle up behind this bush and not get detected. That's a silly first engagement, Plum. Very silly indeed. Trying to snap a shot at that guy, honestly. WZ-131 is dead. That LTPB's out in the field. I'm kind of wanting now to go over there and re-light him up for the team. Well, it's been a long old weekend. Bit of news, my little boy broke his arm. Yeah. Fell off a slide. He's actually fractured it in 2 places on his elbow. So that happened on Friday, so it's been a long weekend with a little 5-year-old boy in a sling. And it was his right arm, so nice snap at the T-21, take him out. Thought he was going to get around us. Was not a good time to attack, because I was still here. Don't shoot me. Cool, that was. I was going to say, don't shoot me. Backtrack number 2. Oh, here comes the RU-251. Got to get up there and try and snap him. I don't think he's got that much support on this side, so we'll try and do an auto lock and just do a drive-by. Around here somewhere. Good. One more. We're gonna have to. Then do one more. How much ramming actually? Thank you. That's 2 down. 2 light tanks removed from the game. I don't want to be shot by a object. 704, thank you very much. What just hit me? An LTTB. He's going to have shots on again if I'm not careful. Okay, we're out of there. We're safe. Whew, we're safe. Been watching a bit of Glastonbury this weekend. Glastonbury. It's been quite a good one. Lionel Richie. Rocking Lionel Richie. Nice, we get 3 kills. There's that cheeky LTT. I really want to get some shots on him. He's going to keep running to his teammates, I think. Down that road. We tracked him. Come on, come on, come on. One more. One more. Oh, someone else got the kill. I was happy to take a hit from him then, just to take him out of the game. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. This is a good game though. Anyway. Because of the weekend we haven't had much time to watch the music festival. Best one in the world. And it's all on our BBC iPlayer though. You can watch all the different acts. I'm going to be watching some of those over the next week while I'm sat here doing other work. Listening. Three machines left. Where are they? Catch a bit of air if we can. No. Good old Spahpanzer. Very manoeuvrable. Good reload on a gun every 5.5 seconds. We're firing a shot. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me a line of sight. In that little hollow down there, aren't they? Oh, good game team. Well, we really rattled off the damage and everything else in that match. Hoping for quite a high position on that one. First game today, so I'm really pleased with that. And 2,200, yeah, top 5, hopefully. Just felt better than that. I guess I was just cleaning up tanks that were on low hit points anyway. Still, good old Spahpanzer. 9 shots fired, 6 connected, 5 penned. 985 total damage done. Okay, let's play something else. Let's do. They've been acquiring my balance and data for my gold and free experience all weekend. It seems to be totally broken. Let's move up to tier 9. Let's take out the Patton, and I've got fitted on it the next turret, which means you can then suddenly put on it this tier 5 105mm. I still don't have enough XP to get the top gun, so let's take out this derp gun. Let's see what it can do. It's better. I've been playing better with it than the 90mm, this gun up here, the tier 8 gun. Just doesn't seem to have the penetration at 180 at tier 10 to do anything. Whereas I can still do damage even with this 105mm. So let's see what she can do. Fingers crossed, tier 9 game, because it's obviously better at shooting at lower tier tanks. But that's true of anything, we can safely say. Serene Coast, and we are top tier. This is good. Liking the look of this. Still running Aslan's mod at the moment, just getting used to it. Obviously I'd like to be hearing the sound pack again, because that was really cool. I like that a lot. But I have responded in comments below saying I don't like all these numbers on the screen. I know you can pick and choose exactly what you want, but I find most of it unnecessary in playing the game. Just show me their win-lose, I guess. Up the top tiers is a pretty reasonable indicator of performance. Maybe they're particularly good in a particular tank, but shouldn't really affect the way you play too much, should it? And I haven't got time to start looking at people's names and thinking, well, that guy's 2% better than that guy over there, so I'm going to start going for that guy because he's a slightly worse player. No, we're going to declutter. I'll probably reinstall my mod pack, courtesy of Scrappy Coco, and simply ask him to add the double carousel at the bottom of the screen, so you get more tanks on the screen at once, and the Gnome Father's mod pack, and we'll call that done. Some of the sounds aren't perfect in Gnome Fathers. I don't like, for instance, the PZ-1C with its little kind of pop-pop machine gun. Doesn't. I think I prefer the wargaming version of that, but the majority of the tanks and engine noises do sound far better. So these shells obviously fly at about 2 miles an hour because they're HE. Let's just announce my presence, see if we can get a cheeky shot off at this. He's going to move through that ground. Ooh, there's a 704. Going to come over that ridge. Oh man, our AMX-30 has been hurt. No doubt done some critical damage. See, we've only done 23 damage. 23 damage. I've got to fall back a bit here. I do not like this spot. Can I get a cheeky shot over at that VK? 88 damage. I will take that. Next shot going out to a Tiger 2. Tiger 1, sorry. I just enjoy firing this gun more than the 80mm. You always know you're going to do some damage. Okay, we've got a better line of defence now. Get that little snap on that guy down there. I'll put one over there. T-54 gets cheeky on my tracks. Yeah, he'd like to get some more shots on me now, and they've only got one artillery to worry about, so try and get a little bit more hull down, watch those tanks on our flanks. That's a better hit, 109. Is he going to push up? I've got this T43 behind me. I can probably hurt him quite a lot with this gun. Do I go down there? I think I will. Let's see if I can get across. Yeah. Dang it. Dang it, I really didn't think the IS was going to have the wits about him to get a shot off at me. Anyway, let's see if we can't wreck. How about we dance with this guy for a bit. Good job, SU-152. I really missed that guy. I'm nearly dead. Come on, SU-152, you've got to save me from this IS. I don't think he's going to miss this shot somehow. No, I don't think he's going to miss. So I suddenly move. I tried to repair my tracks and then just move forwards. It's a loss for the team, but surprising how much you miss the sound when it's suddenly not there at all, and you can't really get a feel for the pressure being applied to you in different directions, when all you can do is see it rather than hear it as well. Oh, we've got little glut of tanks down there. Why am I dead? All those tanks are there and I'm sat there dead. So in that particular match, probably the tier 8 80mm gun, sorry, 90mm gun would have served me better. I probably wouldn't have penned the T54. But down there against those tanks I would have been doing much higher damage to hit points. Not so much to modules, but yeah. We've got a high metal. Let's see what I run. Stop looking at tanks, they tend to explode when I look at them. I think the yep. I think he knows what's going on. Dang, that is a big cannon. That guy must play a lot of artillery to get 3 marks of excellence. He's lining up for this shot. But yes, I don't want to miss this. I guess he hasn't got the reload. What we've got left? Where's our last tank? He's hiding under the bridge. Brilliant. And the T-34 snapped it off, so not the best game in the world, but that's What Are Tanks. That's Plum's channel for you. Easy going tank battles. See the kind of games we all have all the time. Playing live. And we managed to come 6th, just outside where I'd like to be. Top 5, but didn't obviously do a lot of damage, but how did we do? So we did manage to do track damage. Oh, to the IS. T-54, just tracks and tracks. T-43 tracks, and we knocked out the gun briefly. I imagine we probably repaired that. Yeah. And a loss, because it's tier 9. Never mind. Anyway, I kind of enjoy that tank more now, much more, with that gun fitted on it. It's just a happier tank. It looks happier compared to how it was. Anyway, once I do get enough XP for the Top Gun, which is going to be a little ways away, it's 68,000 to get the 105mm. I've only got 11. Probably free XP if I wanted to, but I'm not that desperate, really. Anyway, let's go over. Let's do a tank window. And welcome to another tank window. This is ZXR Woody, also known as Eggy Bread Please in comments below. And I've had a couple more come in recently of tank window, so thank you very much for the response to my pleas, my begging for more of these to come in. Now this very unassuming setup is his laptop. He enjoys playing on the sofa. I think he said his cushions, that's his mouse mat. It's a 3-dimensional mouse mat. Cylindrical. I imagine that's so that you can turn it, get to a new piece of, if your arm gets hot resting on it, you can just rotate it a bit and then play on a fresh bit of mouse mat, even though it's just a corner cushion. I think that's a great idea. Although you haven't got much leeway. I guess your mouse sensitivity mouse sensitivity is very high, so you've only got to move it a fraction of an inch to one side to turn the tank around 360 degrees at turret anyway. So that's really interesting way of playing World of Tanks. We see everything on tank window. That's why he is called ZXR Woody in game, because he's got, that looks like a late 90s model. That's the kind of model that I was doing pictures of at school in art classes. ZXR, amazing machine. Zoom in a bit, fill that with a shot. Sort of classic 90s styling, that kind of wet brush squiggle going down the side, and a glorious looking machine, a real classic there. Looks like you look after it really well. I imagine that's great fun. And there is your official tank window. He says the view out into his, well, the view, I don't know if it's into his garden, or looks like it is, a bit of a hedge back there, is absolutely fantastic and glorious and very pretty. But he's normally got all his DIY jobs stacked up in front of the windows, the patio doors. And I can see it all here. That looks like tongue and groove wood for some project. This is like an industrial vacuum cleaner. I don't know if that chair's broken and needs mending. Maybe it does, don't know. And a whole stack of music and CDs and something there. Can't say what that is. And he is the first one to include the book he's reading at the moment. This is from the Games Workshop sort of thing. Sorry for describing it as a thing. I don't I didn't mean to. Just try to remember what you said in your email. From the Horus Heresy, Chris Wright. Probably a silent A. Chris Wright. Scars, a Legion Divided. That looks like the kind of book I could probably happily read on holiday. Sat on a beach somewhere under an umbrella, because I don't like the sun. Looks pretty good. You have to let us know how that one is, and whether or not we should be running out to buy it or not. And I think we're back to the start. So thank you very much, mate, for your tank window. I did get another one sent in, which looks very impressive also, and I do need more. So please do not stop sending me tank windows. I do deeply appreciate it, and keep this going. Keep your heads down, drink plenty of water, and I will play tanks again real soon. Take care. Bye bye.